So today, we're going to take an idea that's, get this, over 2,400 years old and plug it right into our modern world of AI. And it all boils down to one huge question. Are we still just watching shadows on a wall?
I want you to imagine something for a second. What if your reality?
What if everything you believe to be true, every opinion, every little fact you think you've uncovered, wasn't actually something you found, but was, well, designed just for you?
And the ones designing it? Not some ancient gods or powerful kings. Nope. It's the quiet, invisible algorithms that are pretty much running your life. I know, it sounds like something out of a sci-fi movie, right?
Well, here's the plot twist. You're already living in it. Welcome, my friends, to Plato's Cave 2.0. And this time, it's powered by artificial intelligence. All right, so what does that even mean, right? Plato's Cave 2.0. How on earth does some ancient Greek story about prisoners connect to the phone in your pocket? Let's dive in and break this whole thing down. Okay, so in the original story, you've got these prisoners who are literally chained up with iron. They can't move their heads. They can only stare at a wall. But today, the chains are, well, they're a lot sneakier. We're chained by our screens, by those feeds that just never end, and by the algorithms that are constantly personalizing what we see. The chains aren't made of iron anymore. They're digital. And those shadows they were forced to watch, what are they today? Well, they're basically our daily information diet. Think about it. Social media content, AI-generated stuff that we just kind of trust, news that's filtered to tell us what we want to hear, those crazy realistic deepfakes, and of course, our cozy little echo chambers. And this leads to a really crucial shift in thinking. You know, for centuries, the big question was always, is this real? But that's not the main question anymore. Now, it's something way more urgent. Who decided what I see? Who's pulling the strings here? So, how is this modern cave actually constructed? Let's take a look behind the curtain at the fire that's casting all these new digital shadows.
Okay, this lays it out perfectly. In the modern version, the prisoners, that's us, we're the users. The shadows, that's all the content we're glued to, the feeds, the posts, whatever AI spits out. And the fire, the thing creating the illusion, that's the algorithms and AI systems themselves.
And here's the really dangerous part, the fundamental truth of this whole system. The AI isn't designed to show you what's true. It's designed to show you what will keep you engaged. And why is that? It's simple, because your attention equals money. So the whole goal of the algorithm is to feed you stuff that you already agree with, things that trigger your emotions. It's all about keeping you there, not making you smarter. It's not about expanding your mind. It's about keeping that thumb scrolling. Okay, so let's get into the psychology of all this. Why are these digital chains so darn effective? Well, it's because they tap directly into how our brains are wired. See, our brains just love being right. It's called confirmation bias. When we see something that confirms what we already think, boom, we get a little shot of dopamine. It feels good. And you better believe the AI learns that pattern super, super fast. And this all leads to a state called cognitive enclosure. I mean, it's basically a comfortable prison that AI builds just for you. You feel super informed, you feel right, you feel safe. But what's really happening is you're becoming more narrow-minded and way easier to manipulate. And this is maybe the scariest part of all. The smarter the AI gets, the more invisible the walls of this cave become. It doesn't feel like a prison anymore. It just feels like real life. All right, I know that sounds pretty bleak, but here's the good news. There is a path to escape. And it's not about throwing your phone in the ocean. It's about mastering your own awareness. So let's go over 4 keys to reclaiming your mind. Okay, number 1, question everything. Seriously, don't just mindlessly consume. Ask yourself, who made this? What do they want me to feel? And maybe most importantly, what am I not seeing? Just being aware is half the battle. Number 2, curate your own feed. You have to take control. Actively stop engaging with junk content and make an effort to follow different viewpoints. You are basically programming your own cave, so program it well. Number 3, seek discomfort. I know it sounds weird, but real growth happens when you challenge your own beliefs. Listen to people you disagree with, not to argue, but just to understand. And finally, number 4, practice stillness. In this crazy, noisy world, silence is a superpower. Meditation or even just quiet time helps you disconnect from all that emotional manipulation and reconnect with what's actually real. But look, getting out of the cave isn't just a brain game. It's not enough to just know you're in it. It takes something else. It takes courage. Because think back to Plato's story. When that one prisoner finally escapes and comes back to tell everyone else about the real world outside, they don't celebrate him. They reject him. They might even get angry. Why? Because, let's be honest, a comfortable illusion can feel a whole lot safer than a hard truth. And that's really the ultimate takeaway here. Escaping the cave isn't just about seeing reality. It's about having the courage to actually live in it, even when it's tough, and even when everyone else seems happy to stay in the dark. So let's be clear. Artificial intelligence itself is not the enemy here. Living on autopilot, that's the enemy. It all comes down to your relationship with this tech. If you use it blindly, without thinking, then yeah, you're the prisoner in the cave. But if you use it wisely, consciously, you become the one who walks out. And so the choice is yours, really. It's a choice you make every single day, with every scroll, every tap, every click. So what's it going to be? A comfortable cave or a difficult truth?